Welcome back to another episode of the Commoners of D&D. Oh, man. It's been a month. Life has happened. Hardships. Moving on. Let's throw it over to AJ. Got any Tiger Skull RPG information for us?
Hold on. This episode and every episode is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG.
It's in the skull.
So yeah, check them out at tigerskullrpg.com and on Instagram, all the socials at Tiger Skull RPG. And if you go buy something in the store, use code Commoners30 for 30% off everything. Merch, minis, everything. STL files. Yeah, awesome stuff. Thank you, Tiger Skull RPG, for supporting us as always. Also, you can follow us on all the socials at The Commoners Official, and on YouTube, The Commoners. Dustin, what are we putting out?
Everything. Putting out old streams on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and what did I call them? Highlight videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays of old games. So it's a lot of fun. They're more consumable media because nobody has an attention span today.
And what day do we not put anything out on?
The Lord's Day.
The Lord's Day, correct. And
Correct.
correct. Streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/commoners of D&D.
It's Sunday for those of you.
Mondays and Fridays, 7 o'clock. Check it out. Subscribe.
I'm surprised you know.
I read it in a book.
All right. That's it. That's it for me.
right.
Check out Tiger Skull RPG.
And
Skull of the tiger.
I was wondering why Ryan wanted to do the recap, but I think I know. So go ahead, Ryan. Recap.
I think Vistrid will be able to do the recap pretty well on this one. Okay. So, in our last adventure, we were able to heal the dragon Cezrin, made it back to the name of the town that I just forgot. Galeport, yeah, that one.
Doing a great job, Vistrid.
Thank you. Where we spoke with her name. I'm going blank. I'm going blank on every single name on Earth right now.
Recenter.
Yeah. Where we spoke with Beatrix for a while about what was going on in town. After doing a little trading and shopping with her, some inter-party trading and haggling, she told us that a couple of our party were now very wanted, had wanted posters out, namely Gillard and
Quincy.
I was thinking, not Buck, yeah, Quincy. Had wanted posters out and were very wanted individuals. So it left us very much wondering where we could hang our hat for the night and try to set up as a base of operations, because we felt nowhere was safe. And Beatrix granted us entrance into a very elite club called the Wicked Weasel Wandering the Wisteria. As we explored that place, we didn't know how anything worked. We seemed to have to pay for it with memories. While half our party went there, other half of our party went to the Church of the King to pick up some special incense. While there, we may or may not have gotten made. We're not real sure. But having to make a hasty exit from Corvus's house into the Wicked Weasel, after some long discussion about our possible options moving forward, about if we want to take the orphanage, possibly sanctify and hallow that place, possibly hunt down the heroes of Juniper Grove, hunt down Jax's new champion, we rest in this magical, mystical weasel. When we wake up, Threnn has died.
I believe his eyes opened right as we cut off.
Yeah, that was
too.
the end of the episode.
And then his eyes
Someone slapped him across the face, and he was kind of disheveled, and then all of a sudden he brought himself back to his correct position, and his eyes opened. And that is indeed
Did his head turn when he got slapped?
Yeah.
Like, turn.
So he got slapped,
around?
and then he reestablished.
Like, how far did it turn?
It went completely back.
Full
Completely
360.
Did it sound like it broke from...
No, just a slap. So yes, Threnn's eyes have just opened in a flash.
Threnn, you're alive. just want to grab him on his face and give him a kiss. Threnn!
Watch out for teeth and tongue. I mean, it's Rask. Who knows?
Threnn, you okay?
He was dead.
Threnn.
Threnn, what happened?
He was dead. He was dead. He didn't just wake up.
But he's not dead. He's not dead now.
Maybe you were just wrong, Buck. He's fine. Are you okay, Threnn?
no,
Sit up
he's-
slow. Sit up slow.
He's alive. He's fine.
Giller's gonna run out of the room and go to his room where his weapon is and come back.
Threnn's gonna sit up.
Are you okay? I feel better. Better
Better than what?
than I have in a very long time.
Giller comes back in the room.
That's good news.
Glaive in one hand, potion in the other. He drinks the potion and he attempts to read Threnn's mind to find out what the hell is going on.
There we go.
There goes another potion of mind reading.
What's the save he has? You're just
have to
looking
re-
at his conscious
It's
thoughts right
conscious thoughts right now, and then I'll try to probe deeper after that. What
right.
are Threnn's conscious thoughts?
now. What are your conscious thoughts? Top level, like feel good, don't you?
There's no save for that.
Feel good,
But
hungry.
Hungry.
If you'll remember, he hasn't eaten in the past 4 days or so.
He just needed a good rest. We finally got a good rest.
Okay, the spell save is a DC 13 for sure. I'm assuming you're going to make it because Tyrell's an awful person.
Are you choosing to pass the? I don't think. Well, the potion. I don't think that you. I think you should have to roll for it, because like.
Well, I'll tell you. It says you initially learn the surface thoughts. Oh, is your intelligence higher than a 3? Because then it won't work on you. Okay.
He's a
You initially learn the surface thoughts of a creature. Not he might not be anymore, Seth. He might be a rogue now. What is most on its mind in the moment? As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature. Not going to do that. Or probe deeper into the target's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as its worries, loves, or hates. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you did it. Which I drank the potion in front of him, so that's fine. So I'm gonna do it. DC 13 because the potion saves suck.
Go ahead and roll for it.
To wisdom?
Yep, wisdom saving throw.
I almost hope you failed.
I'm gonna willingly fail it.
Willingly fail it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I know your deepest, darkest
He
thoughts.
values his life this time.
I will say you don't understand what's going on. You have deep-seated fears of what you like. Everyone has said it, and now you're wondering if it's true. But you don't know. I wouldn't think.
This is a question for the DM.
Okay.
Could if I probe deep enough with the let me see the duration on this. It doesn't have a duration, so the spell would have actually just ended had he failed. Would I be able to gain some of his lost memories as to what happened to him? Because the question is it still in there to discover?
Wait, what is it a potion of?
Mind reading.
So you would literally read his mind.
The reason I ask is because
He has no recollection.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Would the potion be able to pierce? The question is, were the memories taken or suppressed? That would be the
I would
call.
say suppressed. They weren't taken.
Because you
I would
can-
say
you can
like
take
when
them.
he was
Bards can take
when he
memories.
was under her charm. I'm not even saying they're suppressed. He just has like in that charmed. The way I'm thinking of charmed is he just
Can't create a memory.
yeah.
You don't have any
Yeah.
actual memory of
Yeah.
what actually
So
happened.
then the last thing is it what any ill will or problem like where is he at as far as
Do you have
his
any
alliances?
ill will towards your friends here?
No.
Even the big guy holding the glaive towards you?
I made promises.
I will say I do feel defensive seeing that, but no ill will.
Oh, the spell lasts for a minute, so there is a duration. So it lasts for a minute. So
You can
So,
some questions.
so
and
you
I'll-
will be listening or reading his mind as we're questioning things.
You know, Threnn, you haven't eaten in days. Let's go downstairs and get you some breakfast.
He said he's feeling a lot better, Gillard.
Yeah, why don't you put the glaive down, G?
I want to close the door while I'm taking advantage of this spell's opportunity. Can I detect the thoughts of other people in the tavern to try and get an idea of how alone we are? The spell doesn't it. The spell can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any metal, lead, a bunch of stuff like that. But my thing is with this place being so weird.
Yeah, no.
So no thoughts, not even the tieflings potentially if she's spying on us in some way.
There's no tiefling.
So yeah,
she's Winter Ladrin.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a fae.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
I
Winter
thought
Ladrin.
when you said blue, I was like, that's a blue tiefling. Okay. All right. Well, also when I close the door, I say, as far as I know, we're completely alone here. But Threnn, we're gonna need some answers. And just so you guys know, I am able to read his thoughts right now, and he doesn't seem hostile, but I'm still not sure about what we're dealing with.
Threnn, you, by all accounts, you were gone. We slapped you and there was no reaction.
Yeah, you were cold to the touch. It was
He
like you
turned
were
his head
dead
back.
for a
He
while.
turned his head back. I don't know what you guys are talking about. He was just sleeping.
You said you were hungry?
Very.
I think
For bread.
What? Yeah.
I
what
do
can
it
we get
again.
you?
I do it again. Okay. I draw my dagger, cut my hand.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Before we left, though, didn't Buck check his pulse?
Yeah,
he was dead. Like,
yeah,
for
he was
sure.
dead. Yeah.
Okay.
I did a medicine check. He was dead.
Really bad.
Hey,
20.
All right.
It was on a 1 and it rolled a 13.
read those
At
thoughts.
the scent of the blood, there is.
What is this? Does this happen within the minute?
Yes.
What is his thoughts?
It's enticing, but you can see that like there's part of him that wants to like take it, but he is holding himself back. He's resisting right now.
Careful, Vistrid. He's resisting it, but there's definitely an urge to move towards your cut.
Threnn, what did they do to you?
Are you going to turn into a bat?
I'm not entirely sure what they did to me. I don't remember.
That's true. And now you really know it because he's never failed one on purpose. So you can see there is no recollection now.
I will say, since I can read his mind, I know he allowed it to be read, right? So, which I know that he didn't allow it last time, so it forcibly ended.
If he's drawn to the blood like those creatures we fought under the orphanage, he must have been turned.
He's definitely a vampire. What do we know about Corvus being a vampire? Do we as play? I know we as players
He was
know.
a dampier.
But what do we as PC as characters know?
I think that Beatrix told y'all about Corvus
and also there was the idea of the circle and what they were too.
The circle. Okay. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wasn't sure because I know as a player. So
I don't know
wanna
if the
make sure
word
I'm not-
dampier was ever thrown around.
No,
Right,
it
no,
wasn't.
it wasn't.
That was
a
just
player.
out of game.
Yeah, that's my thing is I don't know what I know as a player and what I know as a character.
Yeah, we just knew that he was some kind of freak.
We knew he was.
He's not a freak.
Well, he's a dead freak now.
He was never a freak. You're not a freak, Threnn.
No, I was talking about Corvus.
Yeah.
Corvus was kind of a freak, but he was our friend though too. We loved Corvus too.
Well, the potion's effects are starting to wear off now, but he is telling the truth for the time being.
Yeah, so put the glaive down.
So I'm gonna like
And back up,
hold
G.
it and like sitting next to me, and I'm not wearing armor. I was sleeping like 3 hours, 2
And
hours.
go
ago.
put some underwear on, G.
No, he's not
obviously
naked.
put underwear
he
on.
He
He's
looks
pretty
like.
much naked.
I'm wearing boxers and a white T-shirt.
Okay.
I was thinking you
Which
were
is
like
a
Scrooge.
loincloth in the time we're in. So you need to go cover yourself, G. Stop reading people's
It's gonna
thoughts
take
here.
15 minutes to put that on. I'm gonna finish this.
Bistrid won't help.
No, not while he's wearing boxers.
Yeah, come busting in here naked, reading people's minds.
Lifetime in combat if things turn for the worst in here.
Glaive ain't protecting everything, man.
You still sitting there in the bed?
All right. Said I'm adding a new item to my wish list: armor that I can instantly don and instantly undon.
Ooh, that would be cool. That would be super cool.
Doff, yes.
Dawn and off.
Yes.
I'm just gonna give Threnn a hug. Please don't try to kill us, Threnn. You're too valuable.
Still smell the blood. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
While Quincy's hugging him, does he like try to
That's what
bite into the neck?
13.
There's a new. It's not as fresh as his, but there is a sense of blood very close to you now. Go ahead and take a bite.
Of me?
What?
You're
He's
biting
reading
me?
this. So does he get a reaction?
I think we just said his thing's over.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was only
okay.
a minute. I didn't want
Gotcha.
to stretch
Can
it.
I
We got
cast
a lot
hold
further.
person if I see him going for the bite?
Oh my
Can I cast
gosh.
hold person?
I love this.
Give me a perception check.
Wait, can we become vampires too? Is that a thing?
Nat 1.
Wow, this just wasn't meant to be said.
It just to you, it just looks like he is leaning into the hub.
Depends on how the DM defines vampirism.
Okay, so there's a certain way to become it. That's why you can't remember. It's not biting.
We don't know.
It's not biting. We established that it's blood put back into.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I thought we.
And
covered
is
that
it
was
is it
ingesting.
is it a curse or is it a virus?
We never said.
Did we discuss that as players or as characters?
Outside of game, what would you say?
Curse.
Okay, because I was about to say if it's technically a virus, he could never be because of him being
It's
a
a
monk.
curse. Vampirism's a curse.
I would say it's a curse more than a.
But that's not something we would know in character.
Well, we know we can get bitten and not get.
Yeah, y'all have been bitten before, and y'all didn't turn.
No.
Okay, so you feel him.
Could I tell that he was trying to bite?
Yes. So you pull
Do I
away
pull
from him.
away?
Yeah. Visibly, fangs have protruded in his mouth now.
I guess I'm gonna jump on top of him and hold him down.
You didn't make a perception check.
He's obviously not gonna
I'm
tell
just
everybody.
gonna kind of push away from him and just look him in the eye, and I'm just gonna pat him on the back and walk away.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll get this figured out.
So no one knows but you.
Yeah.
To be fair, Quincy's like a foot tall. We all saw the fangs.
Where you said, I thought the situation had calmed down. That's why I was just.
He was still.
Yeah, he just
laying-
tried to bite you
he
as
was
you
still
came in for a
laying
hug.
bed. He was still
Yeah,
laying in bed.
he's sitting in bed. You
So
hugged
yeah,
him.
we wouldn't have seen.
Okay.
Thank you.
So wait, did we or did we not?
No
see it?
one, no one but Quincy saw the fangs.
He
Apparently.
leaned his head down to give me a hug.
Gotcha.
I tried, but I rolled in that 1.
Yep. He's the only one that tried, so screw y'all.
He is in a mood.
Emo Quincy making it.
AJ does not want to print another mini.
We're not killing Threnn. We've avoided it here, so we're good. Okay, do we have any idea what time it is? Did we check the windows yet?
I think we established time last time, but I don't remember now.
I'm going to look out the window again.
Give me a D6. Tell me if it's high or low.
Like 3.
3 or higher is high.
1, 2, 3.
It's a 4, so it's high.
Do you remember what you rolled last time? Because you rolled it twice. Was it low or high last time?
I think it was high.
You rolled high? Okay, then I think you see the same brick wall then.
Okay, well, what are the shadows different? Can you tell if it's day or night, or
Looks exactly the same.
was I able to see
Remember, time passes slower out there. faster
slower? But
than
it still should
Wait,
have been a couple
slower in
hours.
here. Yeah.
Slower in here, y'all assume. Because y'all were here like 6 hours drinking,
Right.
and you told your story and you slept a little bit while they were only gone.
No,
like an hour.
faster in here, slower out
Right,
there.
yeah, okay.
Because we can't use this place to wait out time. That's what
Right.
we discussed.
Okay, so it looks.
6
can
hours
I
here,
see
1 hour
enough
there.
of like daylight to? Before when I was here, was I able to tell that it was day or night? I could tell that it was
I
still
don't think
daytime.
you looked. Y'all just came back, right? When you looked.
Well,
I think
we all originally looked out the
How long are
window.
you looking into this window this
But it
time?
would have
How
been
long?
just a few minutes ago.
I'm trying to see if I can notice any difference if it looks exactly the same.
Oh, that's right. We had a long rest.
Suddenly,
Forgot about that.
walking past, like every time you've looked, it's just been a brick wall. But you actually see Jinzy skip past the window.
Well, she's not actually there.
Gingy should be in hall.
I'm gonna knock on the window.
You're knocking on glass. She doesn't seem to hear you.
Okay, guys, this is very important. So I looked out the window, saw the same view of that alley behind the nest. This time, Jinzy went by, and we know she's not there. So I don't even think we're seeing real time.
Do we
This
need
is-
to find out. if she's there?
What's the But what's the... Because whenever I looked out into Hollyhead, all I saw was what was left.
I think you see what you want to see. Or the last thing you saw.
I don't want to see Hollyhead destroyed. I can guarantee you that.
This is not a window into real life.
It's a window into memories.
I think so, yep.
Okay, how can we get a hold of Beatrix?
I don't know if we can from here. Can we send to her?
Now, does someone have sending?
Who has sending right now?
I do.
Well, you want to send her one, or just ask her what time it is?
Okay. Yeah.
So we can get a time frame. We've been here how long now? 12 hours? 12.
Is a long rest 8 or 10?
Well, we don't know how long we were even asleep.
Yeah, y'all ate too. Like y'all had conversation. Y'all could be here 12 hours. That's no problem. No problem.
Okay, we're assuming we've been here a half day at least.
Read sending to me. There's something about extra
Yeah, there is.
plain
plain,
stuff.
I don't think
Okay, you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. The spell enables creatures with an intelligence score of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your message. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive.
Okay. So if you try to send if you're trying to send it to her, give me a d20 roll.
Okay, if I'm okay.
Basically a natural one.
Okay, yeah. So a natural 1 on a d20 would fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be 5%. Okay.
Just a 1?
1 out of 20 is 5%.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's a 2.
It's not 1 through 5.
Yeah.
No, because
That's 25%.
yeah, out of
It would be 1 through 5 on a D100.
Okay.
Yeah. So it okay. So I message her.
Technically, you're in one plane and she's in another plane. Should that double it?
And her return could be the same thing.
Yeah, good.
But if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message.
I guess it doesn't matter that it's 3 different planes, does it? Okay, go ahead.
So, Beatrix, we are in the Weasel. Beatrix, we are in the Weasel. Sorry.
You don't have to use every one of them.
I know, I'm just making sure that I don't.
Okay.
We need to know what time of day it is.
16.
Yep. 16.
17.
It's about lunchtime. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and
What did she say, Bob?
she said it's about lunchtime.
That's what time it was when we left.
I
Is
thought-
it the next day?
No, it wouldn't be the next day.
Has it been 24 hours there?
We haven't been here a full 24 hours.
Not here.
If this place doesn't have a direct correlation to time, this is very risky.
I thought
place
we
to
had
be.
looked out a window and we could tell it was a different time of day.
If the window was a memory.
But the window's not time.
But how do you know that though? How,
We got to get out of here.
why
is
can't
what
it
I-
just be a magic window that they can't see us or interact with us, but we can see them?
Someone else like took out
Jinzy's
a
not
window?
actually there.
He saw
How do you know
Jinsey
that?
because we took her. We were there
You
with
two took
her.
her to-
Oh my gosh, we gotta get out of here.
Unless she teleported
He's
back.
paid with a lot of his memories.
Oh wow.
And anybody else talk to somebody else?
I don't think we need to. I think we need to get out of here in disguise.
I was going to say we could talk to Jinsey, make sure she's not in the town.
she could lie.
I'm going to go put my armor on.
Wait, why are we leaving in disguise?
Because they know our faces. Beatrix told us there was wanted posters and all kinds of things.
And we are going to pop out in Corvus's old home,
Corvus's house.
which is occupied.
It's occupied. We're going to have to open the door, run out.
All right, I just gotta go
Or-
say goodbye to the pretty blue lady.
Or we could kill the guy, and then that'd be our house still.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Let's not kill people.
That's way
I'm
too
just
close
saying.
to the church.
it was
just
our
saying.
house first. That's a great idea.
Exactly. They stole it from us.
It was the Circle's
never
house
our
all
house.
along.
We'll kill the circle.
we were there first.
The Circle was there first.
I'm not. I don't actually want to kill him.
Hey, speaking of the
Yeah,
circle,
me either.
Speaking of the circle,
if Threnn's a vampire now, maybe they can tell us more about how that works.
No,
who said he's a vampire?
Yeah, what? Where, Bear? What? Stop.
I think if Threnn's a vampire, he can figure it out on his own. Just don't eat us, right, Threnn? If you're hungry, we'll get you some animals or something.
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go like out to the
Bar?
bar. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna go eat somebody out
He's
there.
still in his jammies.
Better than eating us.
Be careful out there, Threnn. There's a dude named Thordak. He'll beat the brakes off you.
We can kill him some black cloaks to chew on.
I don't know if it's a good idea to try to keep this behavior going.
What can I do for you?
Can you get me some sort of breakfast, please?
What would you like?
Some kind of... anything... raw meat of some sort.
What kind of meat would you prefer?
It doesn't matter.
Chicken, beef, pork.
Beef is fine.
The tabaxi jumps off of his shoulder and runs off into the kitchen area, and a little while later comes back with a completely raw steak.
I appreciate it.
Hope you enjoy it.
I'm gonna take it to a seat.
Okay.
Just holding it like this.
Just dangling in his hand.
Liver King style.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah. Is anyone in the bar with him? Or are you all still in the room?
No, we're getting our stuff ready to go.
Yeah.
If I put on a physical disguise, they won't be able to tell that that's a disguise unless it's bad.
Right.
They can't detect magic on my disguise.
You have a hat that does that automatically for you.
Right, but they could see that.
I thought the hat was magic. I thought it
It's
casted
like a perfect disguise.
Right, but if I am in a magical disguise, can they detect magic on that?
If they use the spell Detect Magic.
Right, and there's some people that can see stuff at will. I know that because Urist could.
Okay.
So I'm going to put on a disguise and use the hat if I have to use it to change quickly.
He's gonna put on a disguise and then use the hat of disguise.
I'm wearing a mask under my mask.
So I'm going to leave the hat on.
Hey, wait.
But I'm just going to use it as a hat. I can make it look like whatever I want. That way if somebody sees it, they go, oh, he's got an expensive hat that he can turn into any hat he wants. Yeah. It's a hat that can be any style. It's a good purchase.
Okay.
For somebody with a lot of money.
Great purchase.
Yeah. You never have to buy another hat. Okay, so I'm going to...
someone that has 50 hats.
Yeah, I do have a lot of hats. Exactly. If I had
This
one
is the perfect. This is the perfect.
So
AJ item.
Game. AJ item.
I'm going to leave it a fop like Quincy normally wears. I'm going to tuck my longer hair up underneath it. And I'm going to put on a thin handlebar mustache. And I'm going to wear the small glasses that kind of sit on the end of my nose.
Okay.
Pince-nez.
And let's see what clothes I've got here.
Contour his cheeks to where he looks really.
I have two sets
high
of
society.
I have two sets of fine clothes, so I'm just going to put on some fine clothes. Darker shade of green. They're not like flashy or anything. I just kind of look like maybe a affluent merchant or something like that.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll for that. Affluent. That's a nat 1 re-roll. That's a nat 1 re-roll.
You can do that infinitely? I thought you'd take the result.
No, any nat 1. Okay, that's a 5, 12 total. Okay. And that one's done for the night.
We go with purple next, right?
Yeah.
That one's going in.
I should have gone purple first.
That should have been a bad
Always
disguise
go
by
purple first.
all intents and purposes. That should have been a bad disguise.
Well, it's not a great one. We'll tell you that.
It's a proficient one.
It's acceptable.
Sure.
That's what he thinks.
Yeah. That's what you think.
Well, I would think anything above a 10 would be like, at a quick glance, they can't tell who I am.
Yeah.
All right, who else wants a disguise?
Apache.
Hey, wait. Why don't we just send one person out of the door? That way, there's not
Because
a
then
whole
they
party.
can't get back in, and if they have the key, then you can't get
I'm
out.
saying you take the key. Since
Do we
you're
need the key to
disguised-
get out?
Yes.
Then
No, not technically. No. They could let you out.
I don't like.
Could you let yourself out?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, when you open the door from the inside, you just go back to the last
Why
place.
would we not all go?
Everybody
Because
just run out.
Because we are all going into somebody's house, and I was being followed. Isn't that what you were saying?
Well, what are they going to do?
So you're saying me go out and scout first?
Go out, scout, find
What
a
if they
better-
grab me? You'll never know what happened to me.
You'll be stuck here forever.
Nope.
Let me go to the blue lady. I'm gonna go to the blue lady.
We all go out at the same time. Okay, Did you leave any stuff in the room? I was gonna grab your stuff for you.
All my stuff's in there.
What can I do for you?
Listen, we were given this key by Beatrix.
Yes, that is known.
If one of us of our party were to leave with this key, could we leave this place?
Yes, we can open the door for you.
Okay. And that would cost, I assume?
No, it wouldn't cost. No.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that wasn't like an extra service or something.
Could you tell us how much credit we have here?
Based on your compatriot's last payment, I would say you could stay another week and eat and dine as you have and enjoy our amenities.
Really? What if we slacked way off just room and board?
2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Now, does that carry over? Like if we
Yes.
Okay. So
what counts as a day here? One sleep?
Yes. According to this, you have been in here for 3 days.
3 days here or 3 days
3
in
days
our world?
out there.
3 days of our world.
Yes.
we have what?
So time passes slower. Is that what we said?
No. It's
No.
the exact opposite.
It's the opposite of what we said.
So wait,
See, things happen a little strangely. The weasel, and she kind of looks all around and smiles, knows if your party is whole and can change things, but when you are all together one way, in or out, time passes here normally. But when you are trying to stay cohesive, it will slow things down, speed things up, whatever it needs to do. That's why things can get a little weird.
all right. So from the time that myself, Quincy, and Vistrid walked in, it has been 3 days from the world that we came from.
Almost, yes.
Almost 3 days.
That's not good.
That's not bad.
Well, it is because people are
We're that
chasing
much
after him.
closer to the slate.
That's what we don't want.
Gisher comes in, straighten up his armor.
Vistrid.
Did I say Vistrid?
Yeah, you did.
You come in, straighten up my armor.
No, we don't.
I've established I'm not helping you with your armor.
Gillard comes in.
Gillard, 3 days have passed in our time since we were here.
So the window thing was wrong.
Maybe.
Can you tell us about the window?
Yes, they will show you a fond memory, your last memory. It depends.
That's what we had deduced.
Something that should bring you some comfort.
Or scare the crap out of you.
Wait, what if my
I messed up last time. I thought it showed that
The
current
shape.
time. It shows a memory. I was wrong.
Okay, well, it was fine because it's
Well, I mean, he should have probably seen.
Holyhead Hole?
Yeah, and
Well, it could be if it's the last memory you have. It's the last
Threnn kind of saw damaged goods as well.
Yeah, Threnn saw the same thing, just a different perspective
I
of
think
it.
that's fair. The last time we saw Holyhead, that's what it was.
Yeah, that was the last thing. We wouldn't expect to see it, so it wouldn't give us comfort. It would scare it. So,
Okay, so it's the opposite of what we thought.
all right, okay. So,
Then why did only 6 hours pass the first time we were here when you got...
because that's just how it...
She said when we're separated, it gets screwy.
Yeah, when we're separated, it's a little more cohesive. A little more cohesive. When we're all
Whoever made
together.
this place is a monster.
I made this for DM's privilege.
You're lucky only 3 days went by.
Okay.
So how much closer are we to the slate
And there's
now?
another day. No.
We're like a week
There's
out now.
7 days, yeah.
Your world's 7 day or 10 day?
7 days
Yeah, now we're 7
it was
days out
10.
from the slate.
So now it's 7.
Okay. Because I remember it was 10 days. I didn't know if that was considered a week or... Okay, so we're 7 days.
I don't remember if I started this off saying they were 10 days or not.
I want to say we were
10 day
10
weeks?
days being the...
there were
Oh, I
10
don't know about
days.
No, I know, but a 10-day week.
No, I'm saying, yeah, what's a week in
Did I ever say that?
7.
I
We've always said 7.
Okay.
In some D&D
couldn't-
campaigns, it's
People
called
like
a 10
10
days,
days.
and it's a 10-day week.
Yeah.
And there's 3 weeks in a month or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
No,
keep
we've been
weeks.
doing our world's
Yeah.
calendar.
Monday, Tuesday.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What's Threnn doing?
He's eating raw meat.
I'm taking that steak. I'm like curling it up and just like squeezing it into my mouth.
The steak juices?
It's not blood, but
Yeah.
You like it raw,
I thought it was raw.
it is, but
It is,
that's
but-
not blood inside of steaks. But
The steak juice.
Yeah, maybe not so obvious with that.
I don't think people here are gonna care.
You're going like Bear Grylls on it.
We have blood if you need some.
Do you need some, Threnn?
Do you need blood?
Did you say you have blood?
Be honest.
We accommodate all kinds of people.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first vampire through here.
Oh,
You don't need blood, right, Threnn?
yeah, he does, Robert. Get him some blood.
Do you even know his name?
My name's Omar.
That's literally what I said. Come on, Robert.
Would you like some? That's a little bit pricier.
How much are we talking?
Don't worry, Gillard. Sorry you paid for it.
We've got. Listen, we've got a week.
It's worth like 3 of those golden drinks that they had.
He remembers from last time.
Garbage.
Is that the numbers that she gave us? That's what we have left on our credit. Okay.
Y'all have a lot of credits. Still.
Luckily, they splurged like crazy, so if they stop...
But it's not like we're gonna eat here. So 2 weeks of just straight board.
Everyone ate, I think.
Regular food probably doesn't cost as much as this golden crap.
Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is,
blood,
1 to 3 of those drinks could account for a week of food for our party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all drank a freaking week yesterday when we were here.
Possible. Garbage deal, man.
We never did find out how much those golden drinks cost in
Well,
those
it's because
times.
the currency is.
It cost me a nat 20.
The currency is inexperienced.
Whenever I roll
He
perception.
drank the thing.
Right, but we don't
Yep.
know how many days.
My nat 1, that nat 1 should have been a nat
So
20.
you've known the
That's
whole
your own
time.
fault.
Yep.
Yeah, you forgot it. So the next one.
Yep.
That's funny.
Don't waste it on that. We need that in a combat here in a few minutes, probably.
Oh, crap.
That's crazy.
Okay,
Who else has one of those so we know?
I got it.
You have failures.
Yes.
No, he is a success.
He has
Those
failures.
are failures.
Okay.
2 successes, 2 failures.
Hey, who need? We all need disguises, guys.
Yes.
I think though we have a perfectly palatable plan. My thought was since Quincy is already disguised, he goes out
And come back.
or open up a different door for us to get out.
Oh no, that is an idea.
Great idea.
That's what
I
I'm-
want to disguise.
Oh.
But
if I get out there and get nabbed, that's
If one person was going to leave, and this is in all strength to Viscer's ability, it should be Viscer. He can change shape and evacuate a tough situation.
I like that better.
I am pretty good at escape and evasion.
That's a perfectly good plan. I was just thinking one person leave, get inside this house.
But what's a safe door to open?
as a deer.
One that's not inside of a house that is,
Okay.
you know.
Or just go inside Corse's house, go back in it, and then go into a closet. Open the door to the closet.
Why would
That's
we go
further into the
inside?
house.
There's okay. Do
We want to get out of the house.
you remember the bandit's house that we broke down? We broke into after we.
Don't go to someone's house that might be full.
That's what I no. I'm saying thinking of things like this. We cleared out that house.
There's got to be an abandoned.
Can we just tie the owners up and then everybody barrel out and then leave?
That is way too risky.
We'll cut them clean.
No, way too risky.
Can I have a disguise?
No.
Yeah, I would love to.
Thank you.
Don't
I
do
want to
it.
be a nun.
Why would I not do it? It costs nothing. We're just waiting for Vistard anyway. Why do y'all never want disguises? It's about the thing I do.
So do you want me to go ahead and scout out?
Give him the key.
Yeah, who has the key? That
I
needs
do,
to be.
I do.
It
I'm
needs
sorry.
to be in the fanny
It's the key.
pack also.
Well, yeah,
When we're
it's in the
together.
fanny pack of holding. Put it
That
in
doesn't
your
work.
actual pocket.
Yeah, that won't work.
So I take it
Because you'll
into my
disappear
pocket.
from you.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we'll have the key again.
No, because if he puts it,
no, you can't. It
won't
doesn't.
transfer
It doesn't
across.
It doesn't
Right.
transfer through
If
planes.
he takes it,
Probably blow up.
if he takes it, goes to a different realm, puts it in there, it's just his. It's his own personal little bag of holding.
Right. And then when it reconnects to us, we don't know what happens to it.
Right. That's why I made that joke when we first came into y'all's group. You hear a chink of all of us stuff that we got.
Can I just make a group disguise check?
Yeah, I'll take a disguise.
Okay.
Yeah.
This could make or break us, honestly.
So one.
Okay.
So everyone who wants a disguise
Old man.
right now.
What do you want? Just a beard, probably?
I'll take a disguise.
Whole group. Except Threnn?
Well, yeah, no, I'm just trying to get an idea of what everybody
Okay,
wants.
whole group.
Okay, here we go. 23.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And me.
We don't look anything like. Okay, just say whatever. Just say whatever you are now. Just say whatever you are now.
Old dwarf.
Old dwarf.
I thought he said I'll just say an older elf.
I'll give him a unibrow too.
Voldemort. No nose. Just get rid of my nose. Cut it off. Give me pockmarks.
Okay.
And
For the one who didn't want anything, he wants the hardest one.
I'm also going to give you a monocle.
That'll make me look really fancy.
Tiny mustache. Tiny mustache.
I'm not Charlie Chaplin in this thing, okay?
Mustache.
Wasn't who I was going for.
I know.
Do you have a beard or no? Does Buck have a beard?
Buck has facial hair and longer hair. So.
No. Put your hair in a ponytail.
All right. Yeah.
And I'm going to braid your beard up.
Great.
Okay.
I want to be an old lady nun of the Church of the Avatar, and I also want sticky fingers.
Sticky fingers.
I'm going to give him a wig to look like a woman.
Okay.
But he looks a little bit more like a transvestite.
You Church of the Avatar, baby.
He's got a stubbly beard. It looks like Kyle with a wig on.
With sticky I got sticky fingers. I got sticky
Cameron.
fingers.
All right. Just a middle-aged dwarf with black hair and a big scar over one eye.
Okay, I can give him a scar.
Did you make a dwarf look like a really fat gnome?
Sure, if you're good enough.
Gnomes are a little shorter.
With a 23, you could.
With a 23, you could.
So I take the key.
It's a gnome.
Grab an apple from Omar on my way out, and I head out.
And you're alone.
the
Everyone else
door.
is staying here.
Yep, I'm scouting.
All right. You open the door, and you notice that there's no candle burning in the hallway of this house anymore. Sun is shining through. Give me a perception check.
Do I? Okay. Nat 20.
Natural 20!
Plus 9, 29.
Okay. You hear some shallow breathing up the stairs, but that's it.
Breathing of one person, or
Maybe
sound
two.
like multiple persons?
Maybe two.
Multiple persons. People.
Well, the natural 20, definitely two.
Definitely two. Okay. But they're upstairs. Okay. I'm going to take a moment to kind of poke around downstairs. Like, does it, who does it look like is living here?
It's messier than what y'all left it and what Corvus had it. Seems like there's trash just kind of put all through, like just people kind of trashing the place. You really can't tell what kind of individuals are staying, though.
Looks more like maybe squatters than owners.
Maybe.
Okay. I like that because that makes it unlikely that they will go to guards. Okay. I'd step back to the door and poke my head out the door to
You see
look
that
outside
there
of the
are
courtyard.
people coming to and fro. You can tell that it's a different day. Like it was, I think it was sunny the day that y'all were out, and it's pretty overcast now, and looks like it could boil up and rain at any moment. There's people running to and fro, not really in a rush, but like hurrying around. A lot of people going to the Church of the King. People heading to the market. People
Hurrying?
afraid of the rain.
Oh, okay. Not like something's happened
no,
and people are going panic.
No.
Okay. What do the black cloaks look like? Like what kind of black
There's a
cloak
few.
activity do I see?
There's a few kind of just standing around watching the courtyard, kind of in a semicircle almost, looking towards the inside and towards the church. And you see a few more on the perimeter just walking, and you assume that's probably just their
Does it
normal.
look like any of them are looking at this house?
No.
Okay. Does it look any different than, is any significantly different than when we went in, when we bought the incense? Okay. Close the door, use the key, open back up to the weasel,
Okay.
and just come in, back into the weasel.
Hey guys.
That took 30 minutes.
Well,
30 minutes?
No. We were waiting 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Urs. While he's gone.
while we're all here, did we ever tell Dalinar about the dragon?
Yeah, we wrote him.
Yeah,
Huh?
I seem to remember. Didn't I send him through the pamphlet?
I don't know. It was either you or it was Gillard who sent down. Okay,
Vistra,
you
do
don't
you have
have
the-
it.
Had the book.
Vistra.
I thought you had his stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if you have the pamphlet of
This
sending.
had the book.
The Book of Sending? I gave it back to Threnn.
Okay, so Threnn has it. Did you tell him? Did Threnn tell him about the dragon?
Malachi.
Did Threnn send a message to Dalinar about the dragon?
I thought I did.
I thought we told him there was a dragon coming because it would be a little disconcerting.
Yeah, we all talked about doing it. I don't
know that we did.
I think we only talked about doing it.
He very much
I know
did.
you sent a message
Because
to Dalinar. I don't
because Threnn was all
Maybe you
wacky.
sent one and he never responded.
Yes, and the dragon is there. The dragon is there. Our dragon.
He would have already made it by now. There's no point in saying.
Well, I mean, we might.
I feel like we told him.
And I feel like he would have, if he would have talked to, if somebody would have talked to him, Dalinar would have been like, "Hey, listen," he might have done something with the message. You know,
he would probably have responded.
He would have probably been like, "Hey, listen, guys, this dragon says he knows you.
Yeah.
Is he telling the truth?"
Yeah, that is. I don't know.
Sending works here. I wonder if the book works here. If magic items don't have the same effect.
I mean, if you had a dragon show up wanting to support your cause, would you look a gift horse in the mouth?
I'm just wondering how they would react to seeing a dragon flying towards them.
Yeah, it would be the last. No, we haven't. Dragons haven't been seen. And Cezrin even said he was the last of his kind.
Yeah, but would Cezrin just fly in? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about dragons.
We told him. We told him it was a great place for him.
Well, you know, the worst thing that could happen is they start shooting at him, and he says, "Hey, I'm here to help," and then that's it.
And then he kills them all.
It's not like they have anything to do against a dragon anyway.
DM, do dragons in this world have... well, we know that Draxus is a shape-shifted dragon. Mm-hmm. Do we know that regular dragons can skinwalk?
No.
He didn't in front of you.
So we might need to check in on Dalinar, Threnn.
Now, why don't you do that while we wait for Vistrid? Send him a message.
I'll send him a message. I'll tell him about the dragon coming.
Roll a D20 for me.
5%?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
11.
As long as it's not a D20, or as long as he doesn't roll a 20 or a 1.
It's not technically.
Then that would be 10%.
It's a percentile.
No. If he rolled a 20,
You don't know which
it
one
would
I'm
be a
thinking.
1.
I might just think of a random number.
You could.
Well, what I'm saying is, if he rolled a 20, it would be a 1.
It's not an ability check, though.
Oh, I thought
It's just
okay.
it's a percentile.
It actually should be a percentile check.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna get.
I'm using it as a percentile
Anyway.
check. It's just easier than a
Anyway, you
D100.
It's easier than doing a D100.
Okay, what are you writing?
You said it was like 500 words, right? Yeah. So I'm going to tell him about what we've done, that we cured this dragon. The dragon is heading to help them. We're currently in a demi-plane.
Receptionist body.
I'm going through a tunnel.
On an airplane while hanging up on you.
In a different dimension.
And
P.S. I'm a vampire.
That's what I was going to say at the end.
What?
P.S. I'm a vampire.
but yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Oh, did Threnn take up Omar on the offer for blood?
No.
Pretty quick after you write, it starts scribbling back to you. Thank you for the information. We've not seen any dragon, but if what you're saying is true, that's going to be a major help in the battles to come.
Did it just fire in there really fast? Like he was writing at normal speed, but it was just.
No, it seemed to write itself out.
Like the
Any-
Journal of Tom.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking. Any news on your work there at Galeport? What we sent you down there for?
I haven't told him about like the whole events of like the orphanage and all that. I don't think so.
I don't think so. We haven't hardly used that thing at all.
Like maybe 3 times, and one of them was Vistrid.
Vistrid might have mentioned vampires though.
Which actually Threnn wasn't there.
Vistra did not use it a single time.
I thought you used it once.
I thought y'all told him
I
that
think we told them when
Threnn had been
was missing.
kidnapped.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that was the
Okay,
last.
that's the only time because I
Yeah, I think.
specifically wasn't using
I think
You'd have to
Threnn
tell
used it
him-
twice, and Vistrid used it once. And this is the
You'd
fourth
have to,
time.
okay, so you'd want to tell him that you're Threnn. You're back with the party.
Yeah, you might want to let him.
I'll let him know that I am back with the party, and then
Threnn dots his eyes with a heart, so he would instantly recognize the hammer.
But now the heart is broken.
Now it's a bloody heart.
Well, some steak juice accidentally dropped on the page. He's like, "Are you eating while you're talking to me? This is not a time to eat. You're
Why are you eating rare steak?
I mean, that's the only way to have steak.
I mean, I like my steak medium.
Medium rare. I don't like rare.
Medium rare for me too.
What about blue?
Are we playing D&D or talking about steak?
Still hungry. I'm waiting for the rest of the message.
I'm waiting for my disguise.
23, you got your disguise.
Did you tell him about the orphanage and all that?
Nope.
Okay, well then I'll tell him what I know, what Threnn knows about the orphanage, what they have done, and then I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Interesting. Well, Duke Jike has come back a few times since you all left. We are waiting for you to take care of the Galeport situation, and we plan on merging our armies together and making a two-frontal attack on the capital city. So once we know that there's not going to be anybody coming from Galeport side, we plan on trying to get that started. So we're just waiting on you at this point. The longer armies stay still, the weaker they grow.
Okay.
Hey guys, I also had an idea for getting into the castle.
Till Delanar said, "Hey," and I love you.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, so you can fly. I can fly, and Threnn can fly, and Vistrid can turn into a bird or something. So we could, two of us that are flying could carry the others who can't fly, and we could actually get into the castle from somewhere high up.
Yeah, that's an idea. I mean, I'm not really worried about getting in there. We can get in there.
Yeah, we've got a few points, but
That's a good idea. Mm-hmm. That way we don't have to try to go through that tunnel again. But
We can fly.
if there's black cloaks surrounding the property that see us, or if there's a million black cloaks inside, it's really about what's inside, I think, is more of the concern.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I think, but that is a. I think that's.
But yeah, now that the air is an option,
Yeah, since the invention of arrows, though, flying in is still dangerous.
right?
What may not.
It could be a bit more
fair.
discreet.
But we could go in under the cover of night and be a little
That
bit
is true.
more stealthy.
Yeah, but what about Peeky Peeky?
Fly high.
Calm down, girl. What
Fly
about
high.
Peeky Peeky?
You can put Piggy Peeky in your pocket.
That's true. Get in here, girl.
Your pocket catches on fire.
Because he's just so dang.
Oh yeah, Gillard. Sorry, I gave you your disguise. What do you want?
Oh, I want long black hair and black eyeliner.
Okay.
I want to
Viking
look
metal. I like it.
I want to look like the main character from Metalocalypse.
You want me to put
with a beard?
Nathan Explosion, dude. You want me to put some spikes on your shoulders too?
Dude,
Yeah.
love that. Love that.
Oh no.
Okay, now Vistrid's back.
Can you paint it on black?
Yeah, are we done?
Yeah, we wait for Vistrid to get back.
Am I back?
Yep.
Okay. I don't close the door whenever I walk in.
Okay.
I motion to them. They're upstairs asleep. I motion with my hand.
Okay, do we
To it, come on.
What do you mean they're upstairs asleep?
Yeah, why do you have the door open?
Just go. He
So
said,
that
come
time
on.
doesn't do anything else screwy.
I think it's time to go. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. I run back to the blue chick. Hello, honey. There's a sweet young boy that just wanted you to have this. I just slide her a piece of paper. It's my home address.
She takes it, looks at it. This was known.
Thank you, honey.
We're going.
I'll be in touch.
Out the door.
You all barrel into Corvus's house.
Are we trying to be sneaky or are we
No,
just...
we're not going into his house.
Wait.
We're coming out in the street. He went outside, opened the
That's
door.
what he.
Wait, but before
Is
he
that
opens
what
the
you
door-
said you did?
No, I opened the door from inside again.
Yeah.
We're inside Corvus's house.
I thought you said you went
It took
outside.
him 30 minutes to walk in and walk back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
Wow.
I thought you went outside and opened the door.
We're inside Corvus's house.
Okay. Okay, well, we go straight out.
Give me stealth checks.
Before I step out, my stealth is me bad.
Upstairs asleep.
Before I stepped out, I want to turn around to, what was the girl lady's name?
Cecilia.
Cecilia. And I asked her, what happens if we leave the door open? You just going to close it?
It'll close behind you.
16.
All right. So I guess I'll be the last one out. All right, look at that.
20. Dirty 20.
Ooh, dirty 20. Those are the best 20s.
14.
16.
Is that double 13?
I am not supposed to have advantage on.
Wait,
Maybe I do.
I don't think I do either. I don't think
I
I
have
have.
17 with disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage on stealth. So let me roll it again. That was a dirty 20. So
That was,
Do we have to roll a disadvantage?
No, we do because of our armor.
yeah. Okay, so that's a 17. That's my worst roll.
That's stealth. The 14 was the lowest number.
All right, yeah, y'all are good.
Out the front door.
Okay. Y'all head out the front door. And as
No,
you-
no, we're in the house. Right? Oh,
Yeah, but
Y'all just stepped
snuck
into the
in.
hallway, shut the door, now you're going back out the front door.
Yeah.
Should we go out and pass?
No, we need to all get out of here.
All right, let's go.
Bye, honeys. Run, run, run,
Why did you?
Why?
run, boys.
So much for the 17.
I wasted
Walking out
a successful stealth roll on that.
Walking out into the street.
In heavy armor.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna head out.
Okay, y'all head out. It looks like it's going to start raining. It's looking stormy.
Let's get to the orphanage.
Rask, you cannot do that.
Well, you lay off me.
We need to get out. We need to get out of here before they come outside.
All right,
I walk well ahead of Rask.
all right. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Wait for me, doggy.
To the orphanage.
I thought you wanted to go to the orphanage.
That was a plan.
That's where
I
we're
just
going.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That was the last plan we made. We can't abandon it now.
I'm going to kind of string out. Vistred's way out front. I'm just going to get a little ways behind him.
Okay.
Does Threnn have any reaction to the sunlight?
I don't think so.
Well, it's a cloudy day.
It's rain. He just said it was about to rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull my hood.
How fortuitous of Threnn.
Okay.
Be horrible if he burst into flames.
They must have that happen.
While we're traversing across town, I
Just kidding, guys. The sun breaks through and Threnn starts shining.
like rubies.
I want to listen. I'm going to listen for conversations and just listen in on people talking about the festival or anything, listening for anything about that.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Where? 13.
You hear kind of just some odd snippets. A lot of times people aren't talking about this lake, but on occasion you'll hear something like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, really cut loose and have some fun.
Okay.
Feeling
Anyone
put
else?
loose and fancy free.
What else were we needing to do while we were coming through? I mean, we need to get to the
defend the orphanage for 24 hours was
Yeah.
the big
That
to
was
do.
the biggest thing. That's the biggest
So-
job. So I think that's... We're just going to go straight there.
Yeah, make our way there.
Inconspicuously.
I would say, yeah, we're not dashing or rushing because we don't want to draw attention to.
Just kind of stringing out. But where I can see... I want to keep Vistred in my sight. And also I want to be able to see somebody behind
Threnn
me.
in my sight.
Yeah.
I'll bring up the rear.
I'm gonna hold Ersta's hand because Grandma can't walk alone.
His hands are sticky.
Grandma does have sticky fingers.
And you're missing 3 gold.
So DM, I have the Sentinel Shield says that I have advantage on Wisdom perception checks. So that's any kind of perception. That doesn't. It's not.
It's a
It's not.
perception check.
Yeah, that's not eyesight. That's not
Okay.
specific eyesight. Right? I'm just making sure
Perception check, yeah.
if I smell something.
Something really weird and sticky is on.
I'm smelling stickiness.
On the way there, I've got passive perception of 19. Do I need to make an active perception check for just watching out for any kind of anyone watching us?
Go ahead and give me a roll for it if you want to. 19.
Grandma's depends aren't holding up like they
21.
used to.
Okay, so that's better. You don't notice anyone paying attention to you at the time.
Okay. So just heading towards the orphanage. And it's about what, like 45-minute hour walk?
I think it's 2-hour walk.
2-hour walk. Okay.
Yeah, it was
We rushed that night. Like fast.
Okay.
Yeah, we were booking it.
Grandma ain't running. Not
So
today,
fast
son.
that we make fast people look not so fast.
You tell him. Get him.
Okay, well, Vistred's going to get to the orphanage first then.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, if nothing happens between here and there.
Yeah, nothing seems to happen. No one bothers you. Does anyone else want to listen in on conversations or anything, or is that just Quincy?
Grandma does. Grandma does.
If you want to give me another perception check, you can.
Yeah.
Keep it
Okay.
on Black Cloak.
If you're watching for it,
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
So that's 29. It's a natural 20, but it's 29.
Are you listening or looking?
What are you doing? Yeah.
I'm listening for just same as Quince, just trying to perceive if there's any red alarm or red
Okay.
alert going on.
With a natural 20, you hear something that catches your ear. Someone thinks they're whispering, but they're passionate and they're a little bit vehement.
So it's like me. I think I'm whispering, but I'm not.
I'm telling you, he owes me, and during the slake, I'm going to get it back. They're going to let us do whatever we want. It's the time. I promise you.
Do I see where this is coming from?
Yeah, natural 20.
Okay.
Just a rougher looking figure standing in a corner talking to a friend. It's what? It's what?
It's the purge.
It's the purge?
did you have to
That's
add?
the slake.
I rolled a 19. I also hear that.
Sure.
I want to watch Black Cloak movements on the way, and that'll be my
Okay.
whole deal. So.
From the last time you were in this town, Black Cloak presence is up. I mean,
Right.
for sure. But it's just normal patrols, it seems like.
With my perception check, did I notice any posters with any of us on them?
Yes.
I didn't even notice anything about
I
that.
mean,
You
I rolled
see-
low, but
Yeah, you see yourself and Gillard's face both plastered up on quite a few corners, and the description of your fellow members, but no pictures.
How good of a description? Well, no, I wouldn't.
They never get
not
to
me.
know this.
Nope, no pictures of Threnn.
no pictures of Threnn. Okay.
He's not a wanted criminal.
Threnn.
He's a...
I should have done this as soon as you stepped out the door, actually. Threnn, is that you? You hear this in the back of your head.
Is this a familiar voice?
It is a familiar voice.
Is it just in my head or
Just in your head.
I'm not gonna answer. I'm just gonna keep walking.
I know you can hear me. Where are you? I'm sure you have lots of questions.
Just gonna keep walking.
Threnn, don't ignore me, darling.
I broke up with you 2 weeks ago.
You've finally awoken to your truth, haven't you?
It's like Smeagol.
That was the perfect impression.
Oh dear, don't be like this. You're my first success. We need to talk about this. You're one of a kind.
What do you want from me?
I just want to know how it feels to be like us.
Is there any verbal
No,
component to
it's
this?
just in the back of his head.
Okay, it's
None of
I'm
y'all
talking
know
about
this.
his response.
Even when he replied, that
in
was
his head.
only mental.
In his head.
I'm not like you.
No, not quite like me. I'm a bit purer than you, but I've been working for a long time to make someone like you. Can't we meet up and talk about it? For old time's sake.
Get out of my head.
I'm afraid I live here now. But I'll leave you alone. I want you to trust me. I'll talk to you later.
Surprised she didn't invite him to dinner.
She asked to meet up.
When they were inviting us all to dinner, we were going to be the dinner.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so y'all are heading off. Y'all have heard some interesting news about the Slake. And Vistrid, you make it to the orphanage first.
I'm wanting to be hyper observant of like anything disturbed, anything different than when we left.
Okay. The door is ajar. The front door. Like hanging off the hinges.
Like has been broken.
Yes.
There was a stone wall around this place.
Yes.
So you can just see through the gate.
Yes.
You're talking about the entry door to the building or the gate to the property?
The gate is open, but the door to the building is what's been broken.
Yeah, didn't we have like a magic lock on it? They just blasted the door down.
Nah, I think y'all opened it to put the kids in the crates and stuff. Like y'all would have had to open the door with the lock. That's not permanent, is it? It disappears eventually,
it's
isn't it?
Arcane
Yeah.
lock.
Yeah, it's until dispelled, I think.
That was why he did it.
Okay. Or broken, right? They could break the door.
Yeah, it adds like a certain amount of HP to whatever object it's.
Yeah, they broke the door down.
Yeah.
Okay, so was it broken inward or broken out?
Inward.
Inward.
That's actually
Okay. Before I get there, I want to slip into an alley, like somewhere where I'm not being observed, and wild shape to mouse.
19 perception check. You pretty much feel like you're not being seen. So.
And I want to try to stealth in as a mouse.
Okay.
And check out the inside of the place.
Okay. It's with the cloudiness. There's no lights in here. It's kind of dark. Again, this place seems more trash than y'all left it. You're going to every room. You're going upstairs. Going into the dining room. What you doing?
In the first open area, the staircases.
The foyer
And,
with
yeah. Does it look like there's any signs of occupation? Of like, is there someone here? That's specifically what I'm looking for right now. Is there someone here?
Okay, give me a perception check.
Does that mouse smell some cheese?
Huh?
14. Like I said, passive 19.
Yeah.
But,
You don't see anything.
yeah. I go up, or not up, to Grelka's office where the trapdoor is.
Okay. I think y'all reset the door, so the desk and everything
did.
is back to it's covering the doorway.
That's how we left it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not like blown in or anything. Okay, I go back out and go. I release wild shape and go to the door, and kind of motion.
I was going to circle the perimeter of the gate.
Okay.
I'm assuming. I mean, I was close enough behind him that I would have ducked in the alley and seen you turn to a mouse.
Yeah, because you said you were
Yeah.
specifically trying to keep.
So
an
I
eye
would
on
wait
me.
for him to get inside, and then I want to circle the outside of the building and check
Inside the gate or around the gate?
around the gate. How high is the wall?
You can't see into the yard from
Right. I just want to see if
8
there's any
foot.
black cloaks. It's 8 foot high. I'm gonna see if there's any black cloaks anywhere in the surrounding area, across the road, on the same side of the street, whatever. Okay, that's a 20, not natural.
Okay, around the entire thing, you run into 2 black cloaks patrolling the area.
Is a pair?
No, they're on kind
separate.
of opposite sides, but
Are they on the same side of the road as the orphanage?
they're just in the streets. It doesn't
Okay.
seem like it does not. They're not paying close enough attention to the orphanage. It does
Okay.
not appear that they're watching the orphanage. They're
now,
just
the-
patrolling.
The orphanage, is it? I always picture it like it's just in the center of like a zone square. Is it? Is there like 4
There's other
roads?
buildings all around. Yeah. Yep. There's a road all around it.
But there's other buildings near. It's
Yeah.
not. I always picture just a house in the middle of like a big square.
No.
Okay.
It's just like
It makes up an entire block, is what I imagined.
kinda, yeah. And then there's the other buildings are not a full road, more like they're like 8 foot away from the gate.
Like an alley.
Yeah,
Oh, so
just
it's
a bigger alley
alleys.
almost.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Except the front. The front has it's a bigger road.
You get
It's
a cart through there, but
The front and the back are main roads running parallel, and then there's just larger alleys on the
Gotcha.
sides.
Okay. When there's not, if I'm in one of those side alleys and there's not a black cloak nearby, can I try to just climb over the wall and jump over?
Easily.
Is it enough rocky type of like?
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
easy
I don't
enough
think
to
you'd
do.
have a problem jumping and grabbing
Okay,
that foot, even
okay.
as a halfling. I mean, that's just not a hard
I
jump
mean, yeah. Man.
for someone who's athletic.
Okay.
You have a 19 strength.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna climb over onto the inside of the gate.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send a message to Vistrid. I don't know at what point he is right now, but I'm gonna ask. Is the
He's
coast
probably
clear
in
inside?
Grelka's office at the
Okay.
moment.
I can't respond with message, can I?
I would think you could.
Okay.
Oh, really?
if you're in Grelka's office, you're about to. You're about
I
to.
got 120 feet. and-
Yeah, message's limitation is distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the coast clear?
Yeah, it looks like the inside's been trashed, but I don't see anyone here right now.
Okay. Is there a back door?
Oh. No.
No.
There's not one. Okay. I'm just gonna
one
I'm
door
just
in.
gonna circle the whole yard then.
Okay.
Make sure there's no
You
sign.
see, because the grass was already kind of higher and dead, seems like a lot of people have actually been tramping through here, but there doesn't seem to be anyone there right now.
Oh boy. Okay. There's like people cutting through, or does it look like there's people setting up shop out here?
People
Like,
walking around doing almost exactly what you're doing.
just looking around.
Yep.
Okay.
Looking for us.
Well, I'm gonna come around through the front yard then.
Okay. About this time, Vistard walks up and he's holding the door and motioning people in.
The rest of the group catches up.
You want to?
Time, I guess.
All right, we clear. Looking at Vistrid and Quincy.
It looks like somebody or multiple people's been walking around in the backyard. I don't know if there's people just snooping or what.
Vistrid, I'll go with you and we'll check the wall you made, see if it's torn down or still intact.
Yeah, the trapdoor's closed, but
Wait,
that's all I know so far.
Let's check the wall, and I'll help him move the desk, and we'll go check the tunnel entrance because you blocked it off, didn't you? With the stone shape.
Yeah, at the bottom of the stairs.
That's what I'm saying. I want to go down. And see.
Wall of stone is what I used.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wanna see if
were
it's
there like
still there.
multiple walls in it, or was it just
Well,
one big wall?
technically I can make like a 5-foot section, but I stack the 5-foot sections to make 20 feet.
Nice.
So it's a 20-foot solid.
Oh man.
The wall seems to still be standing there.
Okay. That's what we were hoping for.
Does it look tampered with at all? Like maybe
From this side, no.
Okay.
You don't know what the other side looks like.
Should we leave that front door open like it was, or should we close it?
It'd have to be repaired.
So it's like smashed.
It's not smashed, it's just hanging off its hinges.
You would need mending.
Wait, oh yeah, I've got mending.
I do too.
If we could fix that and maybe put that lock back on.
No, I'm talking wall of stone. Seal it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
How
there's
do
no
we get
entrance
out?
in.
We want to stay in for 24 hours. He can take it down tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. It's some expensive
That's
spell
really good.
casting, but I can.
But let's also mend the door.
If you can mend it, I can put another arcane lock on it, which will at least give us a little bit of a.
Well, if he puts stone on it.
Arcane lock got broke. They all I did was tear the door down. They did that to get in the first time. So
I'm just thinking it'd save you the expense of your
Yeah,
components.
I'd prefer not wasting a spell slot if I don't need to.
Won't it be conspicuous if we repair the door? They'll know we're here.
Less conspicuous than a giant wall of stone appearing in front of it.
Passers by will just think somebody closed the door unless they. I don't think it's that. I don't want to leave it open where people can just walk in. We want some.
Yeah,
I don't care if they
we've
know
got to
we're
close the
here.
front entrance one way or another.
Yeah.
I would prefer mending it and arcane locking it first.
Okay. How long does it take for you to do your stone thing?
6 seconds.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so if they break the door down, you could throw that up.
Yeah.
Then they wouldn't be.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that works.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Buck, get started on your thing right away.
Yeah, I'll go over and try and mend the hinges on the door.
The sooner the
You
better.
want me to start right now?
It takes 24 hours. You have to stay up like all night. You're gonna be exhausted tomorrow. Oh boy.
Oh, well, I mean, does anybody want food before I start this?
No, we can handle it.
I can handle the cooking.
Anyone but Gillard can handle the cooking. You start.
Was there any food left here still?
Probably not.
I guess
We ate yesterday. It's not like we're
the
starving.
rest of us should start. Well, actually, our bodies ate. Yeah,
It's been
before.
over a week since y'all been here. And y'all, like, the food was already starting to get moldy, I think,
Yeah,
when y'all
yeah.
were there. So,
Yeah, so it would be rotten by now.
I mean, I have a half a sack of flour, though.
Is that all
That's
you
what
got?
that's what this says.
Do you have anything else? You got any just?
I've got dry rations.
Cooking utensils,
Oh boy,
water skins.
I've got hardtack and pemmican.
we can make some bread.
Ed, what?
Pemmican?
What's that?
It's like a frontier food made of like
You have that wrote down on your paper?
hard
Pemmican?
meat. No, it's just ration.
Okay.
Okay, Buck, you just get started. We'll handle the rest.
I knew what hardtack was.
All right. So
Are you going to be making laps around this place? or how
yes,
does this work?
I'm going.
We need to. The rest of us need to check all the rooms while he gets started.
I will.
agree. And
I will be anointing this at least all around the perimeter.
Will you need to leave the building?
No, I won't have to go outside. I won't have to go outside of the property.
No, I know the building because there's one way into the building. We can fairly easily check windows and doors for entrance, and then keep an eye on the secret entrance.
I might start on the outside. Is that?
Does
DM,
that
would
have
you
to
think
be
that
done?
that's a thing that
I would think probably you need to do at least one pass around the outside.
That's what I was thinking, and that's where I'll start my my
Okay, well,
work.
while Urus works on the door, why don't you start out there? I can, or a couple of us can escort around.
Let
us.
me.
I'll stay out in the yard, but out of the direct sight of the fence.
Right.
Because he's gonna have to be everywhere. But
The
I'll
wrought
stay-
iron gate is the only time that you can see the road
I just want to make a
from
point
the outside, from standing still.
about the mending spell. It only takes 1 minute to cast per foot of.
You'll have to
let's
cast
say-
it for a few minutes
Yeah.
to get the door completely back up.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to repair all the hinges, but it would be doable.
Yeah.
I mean, you said the door itself is fine. It's not
Pretty
split.
much. The door is messed up a little bit, but not as bad. The hinges were the worst part.
Okay, so
The
I'm
door
gonna
handle's
sit.
also a little jacked. But
I'm gonna sit like you know how you were saying that there's 2 flights of stairs going up. I'm gonna sit basically in the middle of that room, get down on one knee, pull out the mace, and hold it up like this, and I'm just gonna pray first that, Tira, I know that when we were speaking, you said that there is interference here, but I know that your influence is not completely gone. I pray that you would guide my friends and keep us as safe as you possibly can while I complete this. Please help us.
all right. So what are we calling lunchtime? Because that's when y'all kind of got out of the thing. About 12,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 2 or 3 now.
2 or 3. I'd say 3. You know, if y'all looking around and being slow and So he's starting at 3 p.m. This is a 24-hour cast, and the oil will be consumed at the end of this. If you are stopped for any reason, if you lose concentration for any reason over the next 24 hours,
Okay, what
you won't have enough
constitutes-
oil to do it again, and you will not. You'll have to get new oil, and you'll have to start over for the 24 hours.
Okay, so what constitutes losing concentration? Being attacked?
If you're attacked, you have a concentration check.
Okay,
It's just like holding a concentration spell
okay. And
choosing
if I-
to end your concentration.
And if I would have to, if
You
there
can-
was something
you
that
can
would
make you can make conversation.
Yeah.
You can move and all that stuff and maintain
and
concentration.
I don't have to continually move. It's not a
No.
perpetual thing.
No.
Like if Gillard says, you need to wait, I'm going to wait. I can wait, and that's not going to affect me.
You're still putting the spell.
It's the same as a concentration check while casting. So does that mean he could potentially fight? Just can't cast another concentration spell?
That's what I was going to ask. Could he participate in combat and maintain concentration?
He's just like
It's just if he gets hit.
And he can't cast a spell.
I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and give him guidance.
I'd say he couldn't cast any magic.
No
Just was
magic.
giving him guidance.
right because he's technically casting.
Giving me
right? You have
guidance?
guidance.
How long does that last?
As long as I keep concentration on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, after
So
he's
it's-
mending the door,
It's
I'm gonna
you get to
follow
add
on
1d4
the
to
side.
any d20 roll.
Okay.
After he finishes mending it, I'll cast Arcane Lock on
All
it.
right.
Let me.
What's the password to get in?
Blood.
Wait a second. Did Threnn have to stand at the door until someone gave him permission to enter? No. Okay.
What's the mace called again?
Mace of Disruption.
Mace of Disruption.
It's only like the best weapon possible.
The
for
Elvish word
clerics.
for friend.
Melon.
What is it?
The Elvish word for friend.
Speak friend and enter.
Yep.
Classic. I like it.
Okay, so we know that. He told us, I'm assuming. Okay, Urus is working on the door.
He's got it repaired, and he's actually following Buck around at the moment.
I'm out in the yard too until
Okay,
he's done.
I'm gonna.
How long are you spending outside?
It's gonna be a lap around. So I would think
10, 20 minutes.
in the terms of this spell, I would think, okay, here is the boundary that I'm setting. And then I'm going to imbue radiant magic inside of this boundary. So I would think 20 minutes at tops.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand at the cast iron gate where people can come in, back against the wall, just waiting to make sure nobody walks by.
You're outside.
Outside. What he's following Buck around.
He's following Buck around. I'm
He's
in
just
the yard.
standing in the yard.
I'm gonna intercept a potential attacker.
Okay.
Threnn, what are you up to?
After I cast Arcane Lock, I'm going to try to find something in the kitchen to eat.
Okay.
Any children left over?
Oh no.
Something wrong.
Mister, what are you up to?
I'll stand at the front door and just maintain kind of a watch on the gate.
Okay.
Because that's the only way to see out.
Okay.
Are there windows top floor, bottom floor?
Yes. They all have iron bars covering them.
Right, and then bottom floor probably can't see past the wall.
Right.
So in order to have a vantage point, you'd have to be on top floor.
Yes. Rask, what are you up to?
Grandma's gonna go in the other room and check the secret door. And if the secret door is okay, Grandma's gonna take a nap in the chair.
Okay. So you're staying in Grokka's office?
See.
Okay.
Siesta.
Yeah, they had checked it a second
Threnn,
ago.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. All right.
You're actively looking for food.
That's not good. That's a 10.
We gotta give him
The closest food is Vistrid at the front door watching out the door.
We gotta get him some food. We gotta get him a black cloak.
How do you approach him?
Oh no.
Hello, friend.
He walked up the wall.
You caress his back. He's probably
just
like,
gonna
I've
walk.
been eyeing you for some time.
he's probably like drooling and his fangs are out. He's like visibly like
But he's watching outside.
like
He's not
it-
paying attention.
Like
just
when
gonna
it sees the little boy.
Stealthily creep up.
Give me a
behind him.
stealth check. He has a 19 perception of. He has a 19 passive perception.
That is an 18.
You notice Threnn trying to creep up on you. His fangs that you have not noticed before are now extended, and he is looking at you.
So I look back at him instead of the gate now. Threnn, what are you doing?
Go ahead and give me one more.
Threnn, what are you doing?
That's a 20.
You just passed. It was
No,
a
that's
19.
It's
It's an 18 to
24.
start.
24, sorry.
Okay. Okay, 24.
Yeah.
Wisdom save?
Even better.
As your friend calls your name, and you kind of shake your head, and the things rescind back into your mouth, and
Sorry about that, Fister. I'm just gonna go try to find something to eat.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's what you were doing. Already.
I'm gonna turn around and walk into the kitchen.
you can feel the hunger, can't you?
Get out of my head.
I can't.
I will call after him after he leaves. Threnn, you gotta get a handle on this.
maybe he can
He's
find like a
right.
rat somewhere in
That's
here.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I just was a rat, thanks.
You could be whatever he wants, man.
Where are you,
That's what
friend?
scares me.
For enough money, I can be whatever you want me to be, baby.
Just tell me where you are. I'll come and help you.
But you said you were going to leave me alone.
I can just feel your pain. I just want to help.
I'm just gonna sit down, like up against the cabinet.
Aren't you thirsty?
Get out of my head.
Okay. All right.
Do I see any food? Of any sort?
Y'all gave a lot of the last bits of good food to the kids as they were being put into the barrels and the boxes, I believe.
Yeah, we did. We gave them all snacks. We probably emptied the pantry.
The door's been open. There's got to be a mouse in there.
Do I smell anything like a rat?
Give me a sniff check.
Anything
Gotta
like
be
that?
some rat pee around here.
Jeez Louise. That's a perception. That's a 11.
Near some of the more rotted stuff, you actually think that you can smell something. Seems your sense of smell seems stronger than you ever remember it being.
You smell dwarf. The one that's closer to him, evidently.
I'm gonna try to search it out, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another perception check.
It's even worse. That's a 10.
That's fine. As you get to a barrel that, or a small box that had some fruit that has just gone to mush, you see a pretty large rat that has kind of made it into a home and kind of backs away from you further in, trying to hide.
Know what you gotta do.
Oh my gosh, get out of here, Anthony. Jeez Louise.
What did he say?
Five-ul!
Go west.
Eat it. Or bite it.
I'm gonna
Don't do it, Threnn.
mage hand and try to grab it.
Yeah.
If I can.
Yeah.
You hear it scream.
I'll bring it to my hand. I'll just like
That's what Vista would have heard.
Yeah, Visty's like, no, please don't bite my head off.
I'll just bite into its neck, kinda. No.
Okay.
Awful.
This would be a great time for his stuff outside to be done and us all to walk in.
You bite into it, and warm blood fills your mouth,
Jeez.
and it feels good.
Oh no!
Since it's animal blood, do his eyes turn
Give
yellow?
me, give me another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that's much better. That's a 21.
Okay. You're able to get about 3 mouthfuls out of this little creature, and that surprises you. You're satiated for now.
That's a thirsty boy right there.
Animals don't taste very good, do they? Just wait until you try something alive and with a soul.
I'm just gonna ignore her. Just gonna.
That's all she says.
I'm just gonna walk back into the main room.
Standing behind Vistrid.
Yeah.
Do you wipe your face?
I probably can't tell, like, if there is blood or not too much, but I'll try and like wipe it off as best I can.
I mean, I'm not going to let him stand behind me without looking at him now.
Okay. He walks in. He's not trying to hide. You see that he's rubbing his mouth quite a bit.
Does he have blood on his
Give me a
mouth?
perception check.
27.
Yeah, he's just smearing blood off of him and kind of rubbing it in, and finally it's on his hands.
Threnn, you got to control this.
I'm trying to. I'm fine.
I'm telling you, you come at me like that again, I'm dropping a moonbeam on you.
Oh boy.
He's dropping the moon, son.
I already know that your kind don't like that.
Fifth dread may be racist.
All right, so
Vistrid hates elves.
so after the 20 minutes or so outside, I assume the whole group comes in with Buck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have I seen any kind of action at the gate?
No.
You've been too distracted.
I'm guessing I haven't noticed anything from just following Buck around.
Nope.
You've been following him around.
Yeah.
So you're all coming in?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you all doing for the next foreseeable 24 hours?
I want to go upstairs where I can see out a window.
Okay.
I want to actually clear the building since we haven't done that. So I'm going to go room to room.
I'll do that upstairs.
All right.
Sanctuary
I will
is cast
aid.
over a person. Not a place. Sanctuary is cast over a person.
That's the one I was thinking.
I'll make sure.
gonna
I'll
follow
help make
Buck
sure that
around.
everything's clear as well.
Who you running with?
I'm
Giller.
following Threnn.
Okay.
Okay, me and
I'm
Giller.
keeping an eye on
Rask,
Threnn.
you staying asleep?
No, I'm gonna make my way out to follow Buck. I got a lot of
Me and
annoying
Giller
to
will go
do.
upstairs to clear the
A lot of
upstairs.
annoying.
So I'm gonna
You
make
two
a
give me perception checks, yeah.
Gosh, 15.
Uh, 13. 13 from a perception.
I'm just sticking with Buck. Do I need to make?
I'm
any
just
kind of
just
checks?
more concerned. Empty. Next room. Empty.
Yeah, right, that's
Next room.
all.
Person empty. Next room.
Y'all are just glancing? Okay.
Just making
Well,
sure
I rolled a
everything's
13, but
Okay.
yeah.
making
so-
sure everything's empty, and it was 15, and making sure there's not like signs that somebody's been camping out in
Okay.
here or something.
Seems everything is empty at the time.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna position myself at a center window up front where I can see the street out in front of the building.
Okay, this way.
Yep.
Okay. Now these rooms are much bigger. They're not set in little 10-foot things. There's a few smaller bedrooms, but mostly it's communal for the kids that slept there with a lot of bunk beds set up.
And the stair. Okay. 2 staircases go up. So is it
Then
a
a
full
banister.
upstairs, or is it like
it's pretty much a full upstairs, just where the staircase is. There's a hole. It's a circle on the top floor, and then everything else is good.
So is there like? Is it like? Are the rooms around the outside edge and it's round?
There's some personal rooms on the right side over here as you walk in.
Yeah.
And then the left side, there's two. It's separated into boys and girls.
Okay. Well, I'm wondering how far I am from the staircase if I'm on the top. If I'm up there on the top floor by the window.
You can be. There's a window right above the door, so you can be the staircase right there, and you're just up here.
Now, to get back to the staircase, do I have to run around?
Yes. Because they both end up at the top.
And this is not open where I can just jump down to the bottom floor.
You could.
It is open like that.
Yeah, there's a chandelier hanging from up here. Then it kind of.
I'm gonna tie my rope off down and drop it down by the front door.
Okay.
How far is it from top floor, bottom floor?
15 foot, I think. $10 foot, 12 foot, normal.
I'm gonna show Gillard that I've got a rope there for us to slide down if we need to.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'll be checking like around, anything I can see in the rooms that have a clear view of the surroundings. If I can see over the walls, I'll be sure to give that a glance as well.
So you two are patrolling upstairs and watching out the window.
Yeah.
These two are with me.
Okay, those two are just following you. And so everyone who's taken some time to watch Buck, he just has a little vial of his liquid that has some gold flakes in it, and he just keeps dabbing his thumb on it, and he just rubs it all over the place, and he'll stand in that spot for a few moments, and he'll just start speaking under his breath to Tira, and then just moves on to the next piece of wall as many times as he wants. How many out, like anything anyone wants to do? We got 24 hours here. And we're at about 5 o'clock right now, so going into hour 2 or 3.
I want to go ahead and try to sneak in a short rest sometime. Just pile up in a corner.
So you and Threnn go and short rest in a room together?
Do what? I'll leave Threnn.
I mean, can you be short resting while you're patrolling?
And
Not really.
I'll take a short rest somewhere.
Did I take a short rest earlier when I slept in the chair?
If you wanted a full hour.
I took the 2. It's 5 now, baby.
Okay. You got a short rest. Y'all rested. I mean, I guess he gets an animal form back. But.
I don't need to rest, so.
And you said you checked the trap door?
Yes. Yes.
Like you opened
I opened it. Yeah.
And what did you see?
All was good.
It was all good, like the stone was still there?
Yeah, I mean, the magic man in the sky didn't say nothing was wrong, so everything was good behind the trap door.
I'm really worried that he didn't actually check the trap door.
Him, man.
Three people check the trap door.
Okay, sorry. My bad.
Buck, you just leave it to me, buddy.
You should be more concerned about his lack of being able to be under the influence of alcohol and who the magic man in the sky is.
Absolutely. And where do I get my own oil? Where do I get my oil to give to you to sprinkle for me? That's what I want to know.
I'm surprised.
Listen,
Are you distracting him right now?
Don't break his concentration.
I am not
Give me a
distracting
concentration
him.
check.
We can talk.
Really?
You said
Okay.
we could talk
you
the
serious?
whole time.
I'm
You can't
gonna-
do that. What?
Dude, for real, you said he could talk.
It's just a conversation. Do it with advantage.
Okay.
This is
I'm going to need it.
utter.
Oh no!
It's just a 10.
Also, I don't know what that does.
utter.
That probably beats a 10.
You know what? If I ever
You're
meet
not
this
taking
magic
damage.
man
It's
in the
just a
sky,
10.
I am going to
Add D4.
You're adding a D4.
Add a D4.
struck his gongs.
So it's not a saving throw. Oh, and I'm adding a D4.
Add a
Well,
D4.
I don't think I need to. If I'm trying to beat a 10.
It doesn't matter. You have it. You can just use it infinitely as long as I.
That's a 4. So, yeah, that's 17.
Yeah, you're good. He's a little distracting, and it kind of panics you. But
This is absolute garbage.
Fast,
Absolute garbage.
fast. Let him focus.
You know what?
Let him focus. We need him to focus.
All right, I'm just gonna go.
Rask, I think you have very important questions that are due for a different time.
I definitely appreciate that, Buck.
The next time they kind of go by underneath where I'm at, I'm just going to kind of holler to everybody. I don't know who can hear me. Do we need to do any kind of...
Quinn, stop talking so loud.
Should we try to sleep in shifts of some sort
Scare me.
so we're not all exhausted tomorrow?
I think that's a good idea, Quince.
Yeah, I don't know how we need to do this. Somebody needs to be with Buck and somebody needs to be looking out a top floor window, I think, at all times.
And then from one of the other rooms, and watching Threnn.
Now that the hunger has kind of subsided, I'm going to try to find Gillard.
I'll have Peeky watch top windows.
Can you put him outside?
No, it's too bright.
That would be a bad idea. If he's
not a
outside, it'll
vampire
draw attention.
bird.
Just flying around
Yeah,
the building.
Yeah, no, well, I thought we could discreetly place him.
A discreet phoenix.
Yeah. He's small.
Disguise
It's a
the
baby
phoenix.
phoenix.
Just don't burn up.
Yeah.
Discreet.
He can wear my hat. Okay, why are you finding him?
Yeah, I'm in one of the upstairs rooms over here.
I'll knock on the door.
They're all open.
Okay.
I didn't close any of them.
You knock on the side as you come in.
I was just going to tell you, Gilbert, that Dalinar did make contact. Again.
Oh, okay.
He said that Duke Jank and our forces were already together, he said?
Duke Jack has come a couple times, and they're getting both of their armies ready to make 2 frontal attack onto the capital, and they're waiting on y'all's party to take care of Galeport so that there's no reinforcements coming from here.
Okay. Did you tell him about your situation?
I have not.
Well, with everything that happened with Erst when we were in Derry, just keep it to yourself for now. I don't need him having... They're already in a precarious situation. We don't need him stretching resources thin and risking the exposure for their plan. So just... We'll take care of things here.
I'm trying to stave this off as well as I can.
Has there been anything else happen?
I keep
A pregnant pause follows.
A pregnant sigh.
It's in its 3rd trimester.
I keep having this voice that keeps getting into my head.
Like your conscience or like
No.
somebody else?
Someone else. I think it's...
Is it magic or something else? Like what's going on with you, or is it like your magic thing you send?
Does it feel like I was like hallucinating, or is it like legit, like an actual just a voice that's like getting into my head telepathically?
Like it's a voice talking to you.
Would it be the same as his sending? Would it feel the same as his sending spell? Is she just using sending?
He can tell there's no power coming in or out of him. It feels like someone's just tapped into his mind. It could be a hallucination.
Okay. I have an idea, Threnn.
And I'm blanking on her name right now.
Freya.
Yeah, Lady Freya.
I have an idea. So someone's talking to you. All right. A ring appears on my finger, and I'm going to remove it. It's a ring of mind shielding. Ooh. I want you to take this and attune to it and use it, and maybe it'll block her out. That way you can focus on being you.
All right.
That was how I kept him from using stuff to figure out who I was during my spy days.
Oh, that's sick.
That is awesome. So you've had that from the start.
Yeah, it turns invisible. Yeah, that's part of its, one of its perks.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's huge.
Big F you to the vampire.
That's going to take you a short rest to unattune. And then he can attune to it automatically.
Okay, well then I'll start working on that and come meet me in 30 minutes.
Yep.
I appreciate it, Gilly.
We'll take care of this, but when you become a threat, things change. I just don't want it to get that far.
Not going to tell him about almost attacking the best person in the party. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see.
Well, we got to get rid of Malachi's favorite character somehow, Brian.
You're not going to shut me out, are you? I didn't even feel you wake up. Don't shut me out. Just talk to me. Just tell me what you feel like.
I feel like this is in one of those really entitled, like, voices that's really pushed. Don't shut me out. Don't do that, Threnn. My poochie poo.
He watched the show Big Mouth.
Threnn, you must know that I care about you greatly. I've given you a gift. You walked out in the sunlight today, did you not? We can't do that without special help.
kind of gift is it that...
Blade. Don't.
You are the first of your kind, and I want to make more of you. You are the future of our species.
What kind of thing feeds on other people?
You know. And is it really so strange? Before you turned into this, did you not eat other flesh?
Not like this, and not on others.
I can admit that it is hard to get used to, but as with any diet, you will become accustomed to it. You were blessed in the fact that you were already able to just consume the animal flesh. We don't even have that kind of right. Would you just have us lie down and die?
I'm just gonna walk. Try to clear my head.
She's going to talk to you for the full 30 minutes now, trying to convince you not to put on this ring.
Okay.
My worry is if she knows about the ring, she knows where he's at because she's aware of what he's aware of. But maybe this will shut her out. And here you go, DM, so you know what he's getting since I don't know. It's been a while since you.
If you are going to shut me out, just answer a few questions for me, okay? I'll answer anything that you want to know. We'll do one at a time. You may ask me something first.
Ask about the children. We don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, metagaming.
What do you want?
I just want to continue our relationship. You are, as I said, the first of your kind.
You only get 2 more and then she dies.
Was that a question? Was that a question? Do I have one more?
Or if she's in the D&D movie.
That was so good, yes.
Leave it there. That's
I was so excited when they did that in the D&D, when they did the speak with Dad. I was like, this is going to be hilarious, and it was.
Someone asked me a question.
I hated to stay for that end credit scene. You are the first of your kind. What do you know about us vampires? That'll be my question.
Now, is that with a Y or an I? Because apparently that's different. Let's play Midnight Suns.
I really don't know a whole lot about you other than you are foul, blood-sucking creatures.
How was I foul to you?
Well, you took me, for one. I don't even remember what even happened for the most part.
I protected you is what I did.
That doesn't feel like protection to me.
Well,
it feels more like...
I assure you that I did, and I have made you into more than you could have ever dreamed.
It doesn't feel like something great. It feels like some low-crawling creature that I've become.
You are not a low-crawling creature, no. You could be a prince of this land. You could be a ruler. As for vampires, there are many of us. I am more of the run-of-the-mill, have to stay in at night, have to drink humanoid blood. We've been given special rings that protect us, me and my sisters, from the harmful rays of the sun. There's others. People are born as some other type of vampire. We have called them dampiers. That is what you were closest to, but you were not born into this. I created you into something different. As I said, you are the first of your kind. I am toying around with a few names, but I think I like Viewman. Put your hand on your chest. Do you feel your heart beating?
I've already come to the realization that I don't even need to breathe anymore.
Just another gift. But you are alive. Feel your heart. It's beating now. You're not like us. You're not undead. You're alive. You just have been given many gifts. Have you... Is there a wall next to you?
Don't do it.
Put a foot on it. Try to walk up it. Go ahead.
Corvus 2.0.
I'm just gonna stand there. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna...
Threnn. Just try it, please. You don't know about Corvus, so you don't know what she's talking about.
Just leave me alone.
Not if you're going to shut me out in just a few moments. I can't. It's too important for you to know how important you are to me. Do you have another question?
No.
Please, I have so many. How hungry are you?
I'm fine as of right now.
Off of just that one rat?
Let's seem to stave off whatever it is that you've infected me with.
I have given you a gift. As far as I know, you'll live as long as we do. Without having to hide in the holes. Without having to hide your identity even, perhaps. You should be saying thank you. You can speak with people as I'm speaking with you now. Another gift that I have given you. You would not have that without me. It probably won't work if you put that ring on, though. And then you're just hampering yourself. Don't you want to be all that you can be?
Just try to get him into the army.
I knew that was some kind of a phrase, and I was trying to think. I was thinking Nike.
Just do it. Do it.
Just do it.
The few, the proud, the vampires.
Surely you have more questions.
Why did you choose me?
You interested me. As soon as we found out about your group coming into town, you showing off your magical powers, I thought maybe you were the key to making you what you are. Thought it would help. Apparently I was right. Have you walked up the wall yet?
No.
Try it. That is my question. Just go ahead and try it. I'll give you another free question as long as you will try to walk up the wall.
Fine.
Try to walk up the wall.
You walk right up and... You have to admit that's pretty handy. If not fun.
I could already levitate. I didn't need this. This is a large price to pay for being able to do this.
I guess you're an elf. You would have lived for pretty much ever anyway, wouldn't you? Yeah. There's more that you can do. You didn't have to sleep. Guess it's not a very good gift to an elf.
Looking back at it, I think I may have done worse for you. I think I may have made you more human.
I'm sorry. I think I decreased your lifespan.
I made you a human when I should have made you a Vjelf.
Good point. That's a good point.
Are you an elf?
Human. Nice.
Oh, you were an elf, weren't you? God dang it.
Yeah.
That explains why you survived.
Yeah.
I just cut your life in half. Humans live for 200 years. That's great. Elves 200 years. Something happens.
Oh man.
While you're standing on the wall or the ceiling, whatever you're doing, Gillard comes in.
Oh God, not this again. I'll hand him the ring. This should help.
I appreciate it.
Do you hand it up?
Yeah.
You gotta reach.
You know, last time I reached for someone like this, I missed. And I promised myself I wouldn't do that next time. I'm gonna keep patrolling.
Do you put it on?
Yes. I'm gonna try to attune to
You
it.
attune to it? Okay.
He just goes.
Threnn, please.
In blessed silence.
Finally.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yike.
Bring it on.
That's a 19.
Okay. Okay.
Total.
Yeah.
Thought he was satiated. Not when he's seen an OG's neck, dude. That's a
Alrighty.
fine neck.
Anyone got anything they want to do for the next couple hours?
I'm just gonna take a broom and sweep in front of everywhere that Buck walks.
You're sweeping up the anointment.
No, he's going in front of him.
Yeah, clearing the floor for him.
He's like that skating sport.
Oh,
Curling. Yeah.
Turtling.
He's just-
I was thinking from when they used turtle.
It's just curling.
Reminiscing on mine and Tira's old days when we were kids. Telling him all the stories. Me and Big Sis.
Dude, we're going to leave this campaign and he's going to be a cult leader.
The next time I run into Threnn, I'm gonna ask him if it worked. So whenever I run into him again during patrols, so whenever that is, I'm gonna say, Threnn, did it? Do you think the ring worked?
It stopped her from being able to talk to me for now.
And that's a good thing, right?
Yes, it was getting annoying.
Knowing how more persistent.
Yes. She was asking all sorts of questions. Trying to tell me how great of a thing that I've become.
When I asked him the first time, did he tell me it was?
No, I don't think he ever said it was Freya.
Did you say so? I'm gonna ask him now. Then, who do you know who her is?
I think it's Freya.
I actually don't think Gillard's ever seen Freya because I don't think I was with him.
You did not go to the.
But no, was I with him when we ran into him and her in the street? No, I was out, but I don't
You
know.
weren't there either. Were you there for the speech? You've not seen them.
So, but I know of them. All right.
You've seen the Duchess because she used to come to the school.
Well, would Freya have come with?
No.
Okay, that would make sense. All right. Well, when I do know of her, so I'll just address it like I was going to before, just even though I haven't seen her. Well, when we kill her, you can give that ring back.
Will do.
We'll take care of this. Maybe that'll turn you back. I don't know. Does that work?
That's fine. I don't know if it'll turn me back, though. We'll see.
I'm willing to help you, Threnn, but you got to work with me.
I will.
All right. I'm gonna maintain patrols and watching the streets and watching over in the upstairs. I'm gonna focus my patrol on the upstairs for the duration of this, and just keep an eye on whoever, whatever moves basically from over the from I can see from over the walls. And anytime I have vision of the front entrance, I'll keep an eye on that too.
Okay. Anything else anyone else wants to do? If we jump forward a couple hours.
Should we divide up? Should we divide up rests? Because Buck can't rest. He's gonna be exhausted
Right.
tomorrow.
Yeah. And we don't. The rest of us don't need to be. So.
Right.
I only need 4 hours. I'm thinking that still carries over. I think that still carries over from being an elf.
Yeah,
Is that all skilled?
It'd be
and
too broken for
proficiencies?
players. Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't make elves do the meditation.
Well, if you need less rest, why don't you sleep first?
All right.
Cecilia.
Sweet thing.
I'll do 4 hours of meditation.
What time is it now? Is it dark out?
What time do y'all want it to be? It's starting to get dark.
I think
9,
I was
8 or 9.
Well, it's fall, isn't
It's
it?
fall, yep. So it gets earlier.
It's winter now.
There's 5 of us that need an 8-hour rest, and we still have like 16 hours to go. So after Threnn's 4 hours, he can stay on watch the entire rest of the time because he's good. It's technically his long rest as long as he doesn't get into combat during the night.
Is short rest enough to stave off exhaustion, or does it have to be a long rest? I know
It has to be a long rest.
Okay.
I think short rests, they were meant for just recuperating some abilities and hit health.
I'm thinking it's around 8 o'clock and Threnn's going first.
Okay, where are you sleeping?
I'll just meditate in front of like the window or something.
Okay, downstairs, upstairs?
Top.
Okay. Okay, anyone else?
I'm gonna follow Buck around until
Buck and
everybody
Raz
else.
still following?
I'm gonna go find Quince.
Have you stayed downstairs pretty much this whole time still?
So far, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go ahead and go to sleep if everyone else is staying up.
You were you weren't with Buck, right?
No.
Yeah, so if those two are going down and
No,
those
I
three
was
stay
taking
up-
a short rest to get my wild shapes back.
Right.
But if
If-
everyone else is staying up, I'll go ahead and just
Yeah, if you-
extend that into long rest.
If you three will all stay up, then I'll also go ahead and take my rest with Vistrid, and then when Threnn will be back up a little earlier than us, and then we'll return, and then the three of you can lay down, or if you want to get exhausted, that's your decision.
Okay, so where are you going to?
I'll sleep in one of the rooms closest to his rope.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Vistrid?
Downstairs as close as I can get to the front door. So like, that room or that
Sleep
room.
in the corner.
And I'm gonna sleep in my armor, but I don't need to
Sleeping
get health back, so it
in
doesn't
your
matter.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay by my. Or were you going in a room, or are you just sitting by the window, but with me?
I'll bite with you.
Yeah, he's gonna sit down next to me. I'm gonna stay there, and when he wakes up, I'll just sleep there.
Okay.
And he can watch the window.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that. I just don't want him anywhere near Buck.
Okay.
But you say you were coming to find me?
I see this being
Okay.
What are you coming to look for him for?
Huh?
You're
Oh,
coming
I
to find
just
him?
gotta ask Quince a couple questions.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So,
What's up, Rask? Hey, let's walk over to this other window so we don't disturb Threnn.
no one's around, right?
Threnn is.
No, we're walking away. I'm gonna go to the next window if there's another one upstairs.
It's not a big deal. It's kind of personal.
Okay.
I just been having a rough time
Okay.
in the picking up ladies area.
Yeah.
I just keep trying, and I'm trying, and you'd think being a god really would just bring them all to you, flock them all to you, but it just doesn't work like that, and I don't know what it is. I thought me and Blue Chick were hitting it off. Her brother Robert loved me. It was a great.
Well, Rask, what makes you think that I know anything about that?
Because literally, they are just throwing themselves at you.
That's not true. There's one, and we have a history.
And it's absolutely spectacular. That's all I'm asking for, Quince, is one.
Do you want a long-term thing, or are you just looking?
Yeah, did you see her? We would have the most beautiful blue babies.
I don't think you really want to start a relationship with a girl in another realm. That just doesn't.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do, Quince.
Maybe if you want to retire there, but I don't think she's interested in that.
I'm trying to retire there, Quince.
I
think I love her.
I don't think now is the time to be doing this, Rask. I mean, maybe after all this is over,
We're not getting any younger, Quince.
You're not very old.
You're right, and I'm not ever gonna die. Like I said, the God thing, but time still goes on.
When we get back, maybe when we get back to the Inkling, you can settle down with a nice woman and get a job there.
You're right. We'll come back.
Maybe
We'll
just
come
do
back to
some
this.
mercenary work, you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah. You know what? For the time being, I'll just love you and everybody else.
Yeah, I think that's just the. I mean, that's why I'm not giving any of my focus to Jinsey right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's unsafe.
All right. What was that? What was that lovely lady? She was really aggressive. She said a lot of aggressive things. You know what? Forget about it.
My friend Sybil? Is that who you're talking about?
Oh, Sybil.
Who are you talking?
Let's find. I want to find one like Sybil. You know.
I mean,
But like Blue.
you probably need somebody like Sybil. Honestly.
Yeah. Just a little prettier.
Yeah, I mean,
Less of a raspy voice. You know.
it's a little bit off-putting for.
Absolutely.
She sounds like Dr. Girlfriend from
Absolutely.
the Venture Brothers.
I mean,
Well, with that being said, all right. Thanks, Quits.
I mean,
Really,
anytime, Rask. You
Yeah,
know?
I'm gonna go back and talk to Buck. There's a couple more stories I needed to tell him.
Hey, I also want to let you know, like, don't let Threnn relieve anyone's post with Buck. Okay, we'll swap. We don't need. Threnn's going
peeky up with him.
Threnn's going through a rough time, and I just don't feel like he's fit to protect Buck.
I think you're right.
And I don't want him to distract Buck or let anything happen to Buck while this is going on. So, you know, we'll work something else out.
Okay,
Just if Threnn comes down there, keep an eye on him.
deal.
Okay. I'm going back to the window with Threnn. I'm going to look out the window.
I'm gonna leave peeky with you.
15. What with me? For
Yeah.
what?
Just stay upstairs with you.
Okay, that's fine.
He can help. She can help. Doesn't really have.
Why don't you put her on the chandelier?
That's right. Peeky chandelier.
That's a good point. As it has gotten dark, the place has gotten darker. Are y'all lighting anything?
Just peeky.
I've got dark vision.
Buck is a human walking around trying to bless this place in the absolute pitch black dark.
He may need a little bit. He can cast light. Oh, he can't cast light.
I have wait. I have my mace, which casts light up to 20 feet and dim light
not a
20
spell?
feet beyond that. It's not a spell. It comes from the mace.
There you go. He's got a flashlight. From upstairs in the district we're in, are the streets lit? Is there any kind of torches?
There's torches. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm just watching out the window then.
You rolled a 15?
Yeah, 15%.
And
yeah, I can't see.
Since it is getting darker, and I'm about to pull, or as it's getting darker, I don't have, as I'm not having to use the mace just yet. I call to Quincy. I'm just, hey, I want to tell you, this mace is going to produce light. So if you do see a god, and I am making my way to the front of the building, just warn me, and I will alter my path so that they don't see us through the front windows, if that's a possibility.
If you're going by it, maybe just try to obscure it when you go in front of a window.
Okay.
But the lower level, they can't see past the wall anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be a challenge then, because I'm going to be making my way to the upper window in the middle of the night.
Okay. Well,
So-
I'll make sure. I'll try to block.
I'll hold it low, but it's still going to be a bright light.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll make it work.
Okay. So we got Vistor asleep at the front door. We got Threnn meditating at the top window, and just pretty much behind a shut door. You two are
I'm
pretty
in a
close.
nearby room, yeah.
Yeah. You're laying on one of the beds, one of the bunk beds. Okay.
He's rolling.
Does a 17 hit you?
17 does not hit me.
How is he getting hit?
Does a 24 hit you?
24 does hit me.
Okay. Are you? You're unconscious.
So, auto whatever.
Auto crit.
Probably.
Yeah, I think the auto crit.
What did we do wrong?
Took the lights away, I guess.
Dang invisibles.
What room?
The freaking
Wait,
vampires are
you-
invisible.
Oh my gosh.
The
they
the half the ugly ones.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's a crit.
I have seen invisible. I should have cast it in here. I didn't even think about that. Squincy doesn't know that. He wouldn't have.
Well, we remembered it. It was from our fight. The
Yeah, I know.
stupid.
I wouldn't have ever thought.
They also
that.
have that hypnotic pattern.
That's only 9 damage.
I'm awake.
You feel something like bite down on your arm, but your armor actually stops the bite, and then something scratches across your face, and you take 9 points of damage.
It's like trying to get my child ready for bed.
And I guess that's where we'll end tonight.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Gillard wakes up. Threnn, we had a deal.
As you wake up, you don't see anything there.
But I have a bleeding wound.
Cynthia's telling me that you told Brianna that y'all only had an hour left, and that was like 30 minutes ago. And she's telling me to be done. And honestly, I'm wanting this to be this is going to be a long thing. Lots of rounds, lots of like just wave after wave after wave. So it's probably going to be a slog. So we'll just come at it from round 1 next time.
Tomorrow, right?
We'll figure that out in a minute.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's all your fault.
We were supposed to go yesterday, but I had to work today.
It's after 9. This is gonna
This is gonna be a whole game and maybe 2 episodes. Like it could turn into a slog. It could be actually bad.
Really? Great.
Yeah, not fun.
Meanwhile, Threnn's all
Business here.
bloodlusted, so he's probably gonna turn on us too.
Very good will happen.
No.
Oh, actually, yes. Threnn, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
He's meditating.
Doesn't matter.
Did it break his...
Yes.
Okay. Well, no point in sleeping.
What, because there's blood?
23.
Okay. You wake up as you smell fresh blood shed very close to you. You're able to control it, though.
It's far away. The speed of smell.
No, it's like he's here, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the... You're upstairs.
Yeah. And that is where we will end. This was a fun game, though. I mean, got some answers to some stuff. Got some time stuff figured out with the Wicked Weasel.
A viewman.
A viewman. It's not, though, because he's an elf.
He's a elf.
He's a elf.
Yeah, but he's a human, so it's good.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll see y'all next month. Take care of yourselves.
Thanks, guys. Sorry.
We love you. It's not your fault.
Love you.
Check out Tiger Skull RPG, Commoners 30. Twitch.tv/Commoners of D&D.
Twitching.
And check us out on Twitch.